Hi guys, it's another one of Ben's boards. I've got it all set up on the table here and it's working now, but it had a really interesting fault. And I've put the fault back. I'll explain what I mean. This board was stuck in reset. It's had to be a bit work done to it. I mean, somebody's got artistic and changed these LEDs out for green ones, but the board was solidly stuck in reset and wouldn't come out. And I checked all around and the trigger pin on U27 was pulsing. And it had me perplexed for a while. I was lifting dials and chips and all sorts, and it actually turns out to be the 8051. This 8051 here is resetting the board. Now, there is a mod. There's a dial and a wire on the back of the board at M1A, and it goes from pin 29, I think, on the chip, which is the PSEN line. And it goes down to pin 6 in U27, which is the trigger pin for the reset circuit. Now, I believe the idea of it is that this could hold the board in reset until this started running code, so you didn't get weirdness with the lamps, but it shouldn't be pulsing all the time, and it is. So either this isn't getting power, or it isn't getting clock, which I don't think is right because the pin's pulsing, it's not just solid stock. Or this has no code, because this is PSEN's like external memory enabled, so this is trying to enable external memory that's not there. So I think the game code's gone blank on this chip. I'll show you what I mean. Just turn this on, just check we've got that and have that out. Pin 1 is right around, just it says. Now this would be hard to see, it's a bit light there. See? All the LEDs are on. It's stuck in reset. No click for the relay or anything. You've got all my things hooked up. Right, now watch. Let's take this chip out. The socket's not very good, but that wouldn't affect that. It's a wee bit dull in the room. Yeah, it's a week 45 and 92. It's a fairly new chip. Doesn't look damaged. Made in France. Yeah, but what's the difference with that chip out? There we go. We have a boot. It's hard to see, but if I do that, it's killing the focus. Hold on. If I do that, all the LEDs are out. I'll do it again. This, by the way, is the mod. That's my 12-year unregulated mod. It goes up to, as I showed in the previous video, you've got to take Q2 off and then hook the bottom leg of Q2's pad to a line on the switch circuit, and I'm using D8, the cathode side of D8 here, simply because when the board first starts up, the first thing it's going to do is try and read dip switches and stuff, so I'm hooked up to a dip switch. I'll do it again. You can barely see them in this light. But yeah, that's fully booted up. Hold on a minute. Bear with me. I've got the display in the act. Sorry about the focus, there's a lot of light glare today. But yeah. So, okay. Lights up, on, and there we go. Board's running. And that'll come up real there in a minute because I have no reels connected. There we go. So yeah, faulty 8051. So focus. That's better. So all isn't lost here because you can read you can replace this with a 89S51. I don't think you can reprogram this chip. I think this is like the equivalent of a mask ROM. It won't focus at all, will it? That's better. I think this is the equivalent of a mask ROM. I think it's one-time programmable, but you can replace this with an 89S51. I think I might have one. I do recall a few years back I bought one of those little 8051 programmer boards off eBay, and I think it may have an 89S51 on it. So that'll be the solution for this, is to replace that chip, and hopefully we'll be back up and running. But as it is at the minute, I could connect everything up and do a full test, and I'll do that later on. I'm not doing it just now because there's too much light glare in here and I can barely show anything off. It's an incredibly sunny day outside today, especially for this time of year, especially for Scotland. But yeah, I'll do a gameplay video later on, but we'll see about replacing this chip first. Alright. To be continued.